Are you looking for answers about extraterrestrials or maybe the true meaning of life? Then you have come to the right place. Welcome to the Ivan Teller online broadcast. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel. And for more details, please visit ivanteller.com and learn more about your galactic families.
Greetings all. Thank you for joining us for tonight's channeling on this Sunday night. So, all right. Yeah, I went to a place, it was at the Zen Festival. So I'll be uploading that sometime this week. And should bring some humor to some areas. So anyway, all right. Much love, blessings, and as for who's coming through, I have no idea. Something's going on with the alien world, but I'm not sure if they're going to say it here. So anyway, all right. So blessings, and here we go. Greetings. My name is Finch. I am a fairy connected to your groundhogs. I'm not a groundhog fairy, but one that is connected to the groundhog energy. The beings here protecting them, watching out for them as they live among your planet. Some do say that groundhogs know the weather, and that is very true. But what they don't know to realize that many of your animals here are so connected to you all that some of you might start feeling like you are one of them, a tiger. Whatever it is that you're connected to might even turn into one. Definitely during times of the weather, different times of the year, when a certain weather pattern connects to you so much, it reminds you of that lifetime. As you were crawling around the earth on the ground on all fours, yes. We're just letting you know these things exist. As you become more aware and realize we are all family here. is not just human and everyone else. As human thinks, as human is not with it, not now, but will be eventually. Some are, and we congratulate you. We wish for others to join. And we do see as more connect more elementals, they become more peaceful. But it takes some time for humans to do that. Because it's that negative rage that lives within many, because they want to feast on people, not necessarily on food, but they need to be, I wouldn't say the word entertained, but their needs need to be fulfilled. I believe you know what that means. So they take it too far sometimes. When you become more loving, it's easier to have what you want. But when you're very aggressive, it is another story. Humanity still has a lesson there that needs to be learned. So hug a tree. If not, talk to one at least. They send you their love. Take care, humans. Greetings. I am Regina from the Pleiadian Alliance. Just want to let you know, when you look into the stars, you will see us. Physically, we are there, but your eyes are still focusing on our presence. And if you look enough, eventually you will see us more clearly, but not just to see us, but to know that we are there by your senses turning on. There is a wave around your planet that is shifting. But so much needs to be learned here, because there is hostility here that has not been learned yet to bring peacefulness. The peacefulness on this world is not as close as it should be. That is part of many other alliances that are causing confusion here. And as up for humanity, that is your choice to move away from those control systems. Our visit here is to let you know that we are around and you can connect to us if you wish to do so. To clearing out chakras, but also have more of a knowing of where your life is going from one point to the other. Letting go of this negative proportion that's around your planet, because it has a hold around your world right now. It is very difficult for many to think clearly, though. because many think in darkness, don't they? It's difficult to leave that because the hostility that lives within. It is up to them to let that go. And many refuse to do so, as you can see. But that day will come. Blessings to you. Greetings. I am Cynthia, the Spire Queen. Blessings to you. Yes, there was a long moment there, wasn't there? Notice that our sectoid energies have been connecting more often. Because those of light work, or did you call yourselves these things, is good. We realize that Earth needs much healing, but as individuals, these wish to be healed, and they do not wish to do this. They have their alternative motives that is disconnecting them from the spirit. It is connecting to spirit, but some are not connecting fully because of ego. And ego gets in the way of everything, now, doesn't it? The negative one does. It removes one's perspective. Your heart is pure for everyone. that is fine. But some have ego where it is very deceiving, and it takes one to another place. You know, when it's all about I and not everyone else. But about everyone else, then that is great, wonderful. But it was all about I, and I'm going to make a statue of myself because I'm so wonderful. That is where the disconnect is. And some still do not see that as that, but it is. But our connection to you is ancient. I believe you're aware of this somewhat. Our webs have been around this world for some time. Some of you walk through them, of course. But it's another way of keeping your world together. Our energies have been keeping it together for some time now. As some beings wish to take it apart, we still hold our strength here, knowing that humanity will eventually see itself as a more of a positive being than a lost one. Many awakenings are coming soon. That's all I have to say for that. If you have questions, I'll be happy to answer them. Greetings to all.
Yes, thank you for coming in tonight.
Greetings.
First is Thomas Pedersen.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, much love to the Spider Collective from
Yes, thank
me
you.
and Norway.
Yes.
Yes, first, since you came through, I have a question about my mother. I've heard she has been a spider queen in a past life.
You have been a spider being also, but yes.
Okay.
She is. Yes, go ahead with your question now.
Yeah. When I was a kid, I used to dream about a creature, and it had a long nose, and I called it the Uleu.
Yes.
What was this creature? And I also was a little bit afraid of it. It looked very pale, like an elephant. And I used to dream about it. It was on the attic. So I don't know what this creature was. And
It's an
was a little bit scary.
Agarthian. It's a Agarthian being.
Okay.
Name does not truly matter, but it is an Agarthian being connected to you through past lives. You were once its sibling, a brother, but a family of them. And the reason it is connecting to you is curiosity of why you came onto this world. Because I believe it said you never come here again, is what it's saying.
Okay.
But you are here again.
Yeah.
It's just saying, hello, welcome.
Yeah. I'm learning a lot.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. And,
yes, go ahead, please.
yes. And the second question is 2016 has been a very good year for me. I've been connecting a lot to myself, and much positive has happened. So I really have I connected to another timeline, or am I just doing what I'm supposed to do? With
You
the
have
channeling?
shifted. You have shifted timelines, yes, to this channeling timeline, yes. You'll be shifting to another one also where you become even more connected.
Oh,
that time is in your future.
Beautiful, very beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah, and I have one more question. Can I ask it?
A quick one, please.
Yes. I've heard I have an Arcturian guide. He's called Blue Angel. Is there any messages from him?
Only to continue on your path. That is all.
Okay.
That is all. Simple.
Thank you.
Yes.
Much love from me.
Yes. Much love.
Bye.
Thank you.
Okay, next is Miguel.
Hello, Cynthia.
Yes. Greetings.
Blessings to you. My first question is, do I have any connections with you?
With the spider
For your
people,
collective?
yes. For the collective, yes. Part of this Earth's history, I believe you're more of a Pleiadian energy during its history of being a protector of this world, as for other beings were. You can say the door was open and many beings came in, and some did things they should not be doing, and eventually it was closed. And you're part of that closure. But also brought much warning, so that was great. Amusement, you can say, but seeing humanity take another direction was quite fascinating to you and everyone else that was there. That was during your times of Atlantis and before that, actually. That is all I have for that. There's probably more, but that's all I know.
Thank you for that. And my second question is, are there any messages for me at this moment from my guides?
Yes, there's a transition coming in December. A positive one. One to see more, know more. I believe you already had messages similar to that, but this one seems to be a lot more clear as for you know what it's coming. You have a lot of Andromedan energies also. And this doorway of their energy will take you to a new place of thinking, at least, of perceiving things. You might see auras more clearly as a possibility. The messages might come through more clearly also. That is the message.
Thank you, Cynthia. Much love.
Yes. That's what it's you.
Okay, next are Daniel's questions, and his first one is, can you tell me more about my relationship to the Archons and where I'm at relative to their timelines?
Oh, yes. I think he has some idea. It is, you've been dealing with them. I believe you're still dealing with them right now. You are not on their timeline, but you have dealt with them greatly. I believe you have an awareness of this, of them messing with your mind. They go into your mind and turn it around in this lifetime and others. And you've been, yes, you can write a novel about it, yes. And they have been, at this time, easing off of you, but you're still dealing with them and other realities. They're not affecting you as they once were. But some of it, you could say the damage control, meaning the stress of dealing with them is still living with you. It is strong with you. You used to be an Archon at one time. So I believe you can connect with that. There's no karma with that. Do not feel like you were bad or anything. They were just doing their duty in the universe. So there's no karma with that. But you've been one. And I imagine the Archon councils. So, but other than that, so you might be dealing with that right now. But other than that, I see nothing interfering with you at this time. I do not see it interfering with you at all. But as I said, those lifetimes might still be bothering you, but that is all it is. It is not anything currently happening to you as being attacked or anything. To answer more of your question, I kind of went off. It was in your early childhood you were dealing with them, but you broke off their connection. That is all I have. Hopefully that's helpful.
Okay.
Thank you.
And the second one is, I'd like to know from my guides if there was any better way for me to handle the personal situation with my dad yesterday.
No, you did the best you could. One moment. No, you did it from the heart. Also, he changed a little bit for the better. So you did what you had to do, and it was for the positive. You might not see that, but it was a good interaction. Maybe not seen on the surface, but it was, and he learned much from you that day. They say go easy on him next time. That's all they say. Thank you.
Okay, and next are Thomas's questions. And his first one is, sometimes there are things that I must say to specific members of my family, but I can't. I get paralyzed and give them permission to dominate me. This also applies to people of my family, asking me questions that I don't want to answer. But I'm afraid for some reason. Can my guides say anything about this?
to step out of those situations when you can, but at this time you are not ready to take your space fully, as you can tell. To ask to be released when you get in these situations, to ask for this energy to let itself go. This is actually your family member doing this to you. They're paralyzing you with their energy. They're not realizing it because they're, yes, a controlling energy around them. I see. Just ask for this. Before you see them, send positive energy to them. But they are a strong force, I see. It is best to get away from them when you can, when something like this happens, to clear yourself off. But they do not like to hear your point of view at this time, as you can tell. And they're getting sensitive. They feel something's going on. That is why it's happening recently. Blessings.
Okay. And the second one is any messages from the Holy Spirit?
Yes, to connect to Yeshua, to clear his space, and also to remember your lifetimes with him, because there are many. Some on this world, some on others. This will help you have a more understanding of your incarnation here. Blessings.
All right, next is Peter.
Much love. Thank you for being here.
Yes.
Greetings. I'm very curious. My ex and spiders, they come after her and bite her all the time. I'd be like digging in a big hole to lay pipes. They'd run out the pipes and her hanging out clotheslines and the fangs, spider come out and the fangs still hanging out of her fingers. I'd love to know. I always thought she was like cursed in some way. I'd love to know what's going on with that. Why?
Well, yeah, they're trying to tell her to lighten up a little bit, but she refused to do so, from what we are seeing. She has part of a spider collective also as part of her family visiting her also. But she does not have an understanding, so they make sure they know that they are around. But she's still not as positive as she could be, so they continue on to send their energy. That's why they're there. To assist her, she connects to them in astral. She does not remember, of course. If she does see a spider person, she freaks out. So she
has a lot of fear. Yeah.
She is disconnected from her alien connections, which is unfortunate for her because it will bring her more clarity and have her be a little bit more of a sane person. But living with these fears is not doing her any favors.
Okay.
She is one of us.
Thank you very much. I believe that you guys can see better into souls than other beings. I'm just curious if you can see anything with me or any knowledge that would help me.
We are connecting to the Holy Spirit. And doing that, you will see heaven, bring heaven to others, the knowledge of that. Help those cross over, but also to help those connect to Spirit. But many here are on this world, as you know, do not believe in these type of things, which is not doing them any good. The more they are aware, the more understand they're under a complete control. Here, you know this. So as Archon, it's a little more difficult to go into. But taking these shackles off is very difficult for humanity to do so. They don't know where to go once they take these things off and realize Spirit is all around them. So it's another way you can see the layers that are around individuals and remove them if they wish, so they can see and feel Spirit more clearly. At least give them information. But you won't know. You won't know.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you very much. I'm trying to open up people's eyes slowly. So, yeah, thank you. Much love.
Much love to you. Yes.
Okay. Next are Jamie's questions. And her first one is, can you please tell me what Incarnation's lead singer from the rock band The Strokes, Julian Casablancas, and I had together?
Pleiadian lifetimes, several of them. Musical lifetimes There's one as the Yell also, but mostly Pleiadian. I do not believe there's an Earth incarnation. Many Pleiadian, blue Pleiadian lifetimes varying of love, joy. Madness is what they say, but a good kind. It was filled with art. I see. Music, art. Thank you.
Okay. Second one is, can you please tell me what incarnations Omran Blue and I had together? Could I receive an infusion? Thanks.
An infusion, yeah, yellow infusion would be good for you at this time. As for your connection with this blue, is reptilian connections, but of a positive reptilian. Of the arts also, the magic arts. So you're more humanoid, a more humanoid-like reptilian being. It was connecting to the moon in those incarnations, where you visit worlds and be visitors, and not say a word, and learn from the vibrations of the planet and move from world to world like that. Very lovely. Blessings.
Okay. And next are Kimberly's questions. And her first one is, when I see the galactic ships, I send love. I'm wondering if they receive it?
Yes, they do. You see many Pleiadians have been around you, from what it seems. Judging by the feeling of it. Thank you.
Okay. Her second one is, do I have any messages from my guides or angels?
Yes, they say this month coming up will be a test, but one you will pass. There'll be some challenges there, health-wise also, but nothing to worry about. But these tests are good because it helps you ground you to the Earth. We do see you connecting more with Mother Earth soon. You have a strong relationship with Mother Earth also. Blessings.
Okay, next is Blue.
Hello.
Yes, greetings.
Nice to meet you.
Yes.
I have a question regarding the sphere beings, the guardians, if you know of them.
The guardians of what
They are
is it
called
again?
the sphere beings.
Sphere beings, yes. I pick up on their energy. Yes. What is it?
The sphere beings, they are also called the guardians by
Yes.
the Inner Earth Alliance.
Yes.
I just wanted to know what my connections is with them and if they have any messages for me.
Connections. Yes, because you're involved in the center of the earth as a light being with them, assisting the earth's core. Because at one time it was cracked, it was damaged, a better word for it. And you went in and out of it many times to stabilize it. And you had many lifetimes with that, with just being there. But remember, you were connected to the Nagarthian energies also. It wasn't all just sitting in the middle of a planet with the Earth's core and a bunch of aliens. It was much more than that. But as for your connection with these beings, it is from Orion, is where they come from. And that is your connection with them. Because some of them feel like they are the founders of this Earth, at least of its genetics.
Yeah, they do.
Yes.
They have done a lot on our solar system.
Yes. They feel that this is their family. Humans here are their hostile family, but still children learning. And they will eventually see more clearly of how many of them, humans, are assisting this world and are part of this race also. They're just waiting for them to awaken.
And is there a message from Enki, the Anunnaki, for me?
Yes, he says stay out of trouble. But he says you're already... He feels like he's your big brother in some ways. But he says that you and the arts go hand in hand. But Also, here you'll be a teacher. You know that, and you'll be a leader of many, but not in a not in an ego way. Because you'll be leading many beings to this world. You're already doing this to unlock it from its prison-like mentalities in the next couple of years. And he's around you when you're cooking. Because he finds that curious.
Okay.
That's the message.
Yeah, okay, say to him I won't get into any troubles.
That's if he says save him some eggs. I'm not sure what that means.
I don't eat eggs. I just cut them out of my diet because I couldn't eat anymore.
That's probably why he said that.
Okay, great. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Okay. Next is me. Hi, I'm Bianca.
Yes.
I wanted to know what the Lemurians had to say to me. It seemed like they've been trying to contact me this whole week and finally came through yesterday through a friend. But for some reason, I'm having trouble connecting to them. I wanted to know what their message was for me.
One moment. One moment. It's more of a private message, but that was one moment. As for a public connection, one moment. They will come through when the time is right. Right now, they are observing. You will know when the time is right to connect to them also. Changes must be done in your reality for them to come in more clearly. That is up to you to make those changes, though. But you will know what this is. If not, you will eventually know. But they will be around you for some time. They can't go into more details. But they are opening up your Atlantean lifetimes and before that. And other lifetimes on other realities. That is all.
Okay, cool. And I wanted to ask a general question about synchronicities that people experience all the time when meeting new people. What does that mean? Like they've had many lifetimes together, or
Yes. It is
like,
also
deep-
meaning you knew you're coming or knew this connection was coming, so this way this thing happened, that thing happened. That's why the synchronicity happened. So when you join together, it's like, yes, that was the right connection. It's just to let you know that it was already in the making for some time. There's no what is it, coincidences. That is all it's saying. If that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. Thank you. And next is Stacy's questions, and her first one is, I'm feeling anticipation for the arrival of a twin flame. I'm just wondering if that's correct.
Yes, there'll be some time for this one to show up. But yes, that's correct. That's all I have to say. You will know when that person shows up. That's all.
Okay. And her second one is, are there any messages from a higher self or guides?
Patience. Also, they say add more color. This is up to you. Add color to your wardrobe or the way you look at things. Color helps manifest, and you can connect to this. They just say it doesn't have to be something large, but color will assist you. That's all they're saying. I believe you'll be able to put that together. Thank you. So.
Okay. Next is Christy.
Hello.
Greetings.
I didn't hear who I was speaking with.
A Spider Queen.
Spider Queen. And what connection do I have with you?
Orion connections. That is all. With our race, at least.
Okay. Do you send healing, or
Of course.
can you send healing? Can you send healing to my son? Because he's having a hard time with his ears, staying in bed a lot again, like you did over the summertime, just because things are really loud for him.
We would do what he can, but he's leaving his body often. So healing him is difficult. He is moving around a lot from what we see. We will do what we can, though. We can use our web around him. You can visualize a web around him and see how that goes. That might work.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
A healing web, of course.
A healing web. Okay. Thank you.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Next is Terrence's question.
Yes.
And his first one is, what's the name of my other aspect on the starship Athena, and is there any messages from me or her?
The name I'm getting is Reginald. That is just humanized. What was the rest of that question?
Any messages from him or her?
Ah, yes. Yes, in silence, you will hear them. Your meditative silence outdoors will help. They might touch you on your shoulder, possibly. So if you meditate outside during the day or at night will be quite interesting. But they are around you. As for one moment. All they're saying is silence, and you will hear them more clearly. That's all they say. And their connection with you will strengthen over time. Blessings.
Okay. And his second one is, what are the names of the Andromedans helping me, and do they have guidance for me?
Claudius is one, and one calls himself Andromedan. Andromedan. One moment. Mia is the easier pronunciation of the other one. And their connection with you, or message, is to release this earthly realm, meaning you are, what they say, you are covering it with love of your perspective, assisting others connecting to their alien friends. What they say that you are assisting many connecting to their galactic friends in astral, but bringing that energy more into this reality. You might see many ships in your astral connection, many starships, motherships, even alien bases, is because it is a crowd, is the Earth assisting or working towards disclosure. Slowly, though. But you're playing a part, as everyone else here is playing a part. That's all they say. Thank you.
Okay. And next are Julie's questions. My 2-year-old Gideon had been going on about a doggy at our house. He seems kind of scared of it, but we don't have a dog anymore. What is it he's seeing? Can you explain?
One moment. There is a reptilian being there that is of a dog-type shape that is around. One that's not being seen on your planet for some time. And this is where it's bringing him fear. One moment. You might be able to see it in astral more clearly and ask it to leave. You can do that already, but it is a animal in the other side. There's several grays around it also. That's probably bringing fear. That is all. I'm just curious who this young one is. That's all. Not causing any harm out of that, see. But I'm bringing fear to him, though. Blessings.
Okay. And the second one is, was my healing on my friend's son, Tanner, successful?
Yes. But he's having trouble believing it, but yes. It did, yes. So that doesn't always help it work, because sometimes you don't believe it's working, it will not work correctly. But I think it's going fine, for the most part. Thank you.
Okay, next is Emmy. Emmy, are you there? I will come back to you. Gina?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes.
Yes, hello. I was wondering about God's twin sister, Amara. Does she have something she wants to say to me? Because I experience a lot of pain from being in astral, and I know I'm a lot working with her.
She just says to connect to her in prayer. But connecting to God is connecting to her and releasing the pain that is around you. Also making one feel younger. But you are assisting her on seeing this world more clearly. You're almost living, she's living through you. I believe you feel that. So that is what's happening there.
Okay. And then I wonder if there is any message for me from anyone or the angels?
Yes, the angels say they've been taking you back in time through the timelines to heal certain places across this world in history. Because some here in this reality are still stuck in the past and don't realize it. So you're freeing them. That is allowed to be done. You might feel this in your astral connections. This is another reason why you might feel very exhausted. That is the message at this time.
Okay, thank you very much. Blessings.
Blessings.
Okay, Emmy?
Hello, how are you, Cynthia?
Thank you. Greetings. I'm doing well.
Greetings to you. I want to know what my connections are with Sheena and Omron.
Sheena was a recent lifetime. Well, not that recent. Middle Ages lifetime. I believe both of you were like witches in some regard, but not in that form, but did dabble in these type of things, but kept it quiet. But did many of this work you're doing now. Battled much during that. Omron, one moment. That was more of a Pleiadian connection. More Pleiadian. I see music there. I see, yes, dancing mantis, yes. And some, yes. So it was harmonious with that one. There are other Earth incarnations when I'm not connected, but there guys want you know of that one, that is all. Is there anything else?
Thank you. And do I have any messages from...
I did not hear that. Can you repeat that, please?
You can type it in the side chat, and I'll okay, good.
I must be going soon, so if there's anything else.
Okay, yes. Emmy wants to know if there's any messages from the angelic realms.
Yes, they say you do not have children here, but in the angelic realms you do. We are very much a school teacher on the other side. They bring much knowledge to them, and also, as many begin their incarnations, you're assisting many. As for knowledge, on the other side, so you're very busy in that regard. As for in this incarnation, any messages towards that, they're not saying anything at this time. Thank you.
Okay, there's just 2 more questions. There's one from Firstborn. Can you tell him if he's on the Archon timeline?
No, he is not. He was when he was a child, though, but he has removed himself from that. He's doing well. It takes a while to shake that off. Go ahead, please.
Okay, and next is Shaheen Karimi.
Yes, hi.
Yes.
My question is, before I had a dream about a Bigfoot or like a Sasquatch.
Yes.
Can you tell me about that connection, please?
Yes, you've had many incarnations with them, and they're here right now, assisting you. It seems like you're going through portals with them, in astral, but they are helping you become more known to them, and to share their message with humanity. But you seem to be on their ships. They do have those type of things, and you seem to be with them often, but they are around you as protectors at this time.
Oh, good. Because I was wondering about that, because I really was thinking how kind they are. I have a lot of respect for them. So,
Yes.
yeah, that all makes sense for me. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you. Much love to you.
Blessings.
That is the last of the questions. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you. Thank you for allowing us to come through. Yes, so your connection takes a while. There was much discussion of who would be here, and we are here. So much love to you. Blessings to all.
Welcome back.
Thanks. Yeah, that was. I thought Archangel Michael was going to come through. There was like this big discussion. I don't know what was going on, and insectoids come through again, so it's all good. So, okay. Anybody have any? Anybody to do a blessing? It's open.
I can do.
Oh, thank you.
Horo no to ore na taere na tishi sutaro to toro oro na ere na ire ni ire te toro poto toro to norata te ire te kire nariki etara oro ho titio ticho.
Thank you. Thank you for that. Is there anything else? Okay, thank you guys. Next one is Tuesday. So thank you for joining us on this Sunday. So much love and good night.